Hi there, I'm Jamie Taylor. Welcome to Your Health Matters, brought to you by Kingman Regional Medical Center, your community-owned hospital. Every week in this program, I have a different guest, and we talk about services, programs, opportunities that are going on here at KRMC or out in the community that I think are going to be of interest to you and your family. So I hope you'll stay tuned and join us. We'll be back right after these messages with an exciting guest. Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Dr. Dianne Haydon with First Chiropractic. Thanks for being on the program,
Thanks
Dianne.
for having me again.
So we're here today to talk about CAM, BAM, 3, but you do that so much better than I do.
Oh, I don't know.
You do your
CAM, BAM.
There you go.
3, third time's the charm.
That's right. That's right. And it's hard to believe, but it is 3 years.
It is.
You've been doing this. It's amazing.
Is. And every year we try to come up with something a little bit more fun.
I can't wait to hear. But before we do that, let's talk about what is CAM.
Okay.
Complementary Alternative Medicine.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, complementary alternative medicine is medicine that may be outside of the mainstream of medical procedures, but certainly considered to be very medically necessary and complementary to standard medical care. Okay. Typically, people think of chiropractic, massage, acupuncture, herbal remedies, biofeedback, those type of things as CAM services.
Okay. And those things typically aren't covered by insurance, so unfortunately at this time.
Right. A lot of them are not. A lot of insurances will cover chiropractic, but oftentimes on a limited basis, and even Medicare kind of keeps us in a box. Okay. But a lot of the services, the other services, are not provided at all, and they're very beneficial for patients. And oftentimes then, because patients have no insurance, they can't get that care. Right. Such as acupuncture for pain relief.
I was just going to say pain, chronic pain, of course, is one of the biggest reasons I think people seek that complementary when they're trying to look to alternatives besides drugs to help them deal with that.
Things that, treatment that helps them to have good quality of life, right? And so that's what we're here for. So, you know, this program started a while back, but for 3 years we've been in fundraising mode. Right. And then the funds go into the CAM committee of the foundation, KRMC Foundation, and patients can apply for the services. And I'm very excited to say that we have lots of people in our community using those services.
I think we have over 100 now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I knew we went over that 50 mark, so I'm really excited that we were around 100. Yeah. And I want to get the message out that it's really county-wide, though.
That's true. Yeah.
It's a little bit frustrating that people think of this as
just Kingman.
A Kingman thing.
Right.
And so I was on the radio with Gary Sheeler this morning, and we're trying to just get the message out that we will pay for services for citizens in Mojave County.
Right, that's great. I'm glad you did that because it is important. I know our press releases that talk about it go out to the whole county, and we've encouraged providers in those other communities to get involved and let their patients know. So hopefully we just have to keep getting the word out.
It just takes a little time for things to catch on. It's really exciting this year, though. For the first time, people are saying, oh, that CAM thing, I'm going to come. I'm bringing my kid. I think I want to watch.
Good.
It's fun.
That is good. And, you know, hopefully we've had some, not hopefully, I know we've had success with a lot of our
Right.
patients that are now living a better quality of life and able to either volunteer or be cheerleaders, like you said,
Right.
to be there for the event itself and to kind of pay back or pay forward.
Yeah,
You know?
it's not required, but
No.
we certainly invite people who have benefited from the program
Right.
to come, you know, and
Absolutely.
to help us. And that's exciting that some of them want to do that.
Absolutely.
But not necessary.
No,
Yeah.
and so the CAM program, if folks are watching and are interested in applying for it, it's a pretty simple process, really. There's just a single form they fill out, and that requires, like, I think their tax returns and some things like
Right.
that. But they just go to the Stockton Hill Medical Plaza for KMC to our patient financial services.
Right.
They can pick up the forms there. They'll help walk them through it all, and then they turn all that in and apply. And I don't think we've ever turned anybody down, to be
I
honest
don't
with
know
you.
that anyone's been turned down. I know that anyone we've referred out of our office has been accepted for the services. And then, you know, they just, like you said, it's simple application, one page. You do have to document your financial need.
Right.
And sometimes that's, you know, that you have, you know, big medical bills, you know,
Yeah.
even though you may have a fairly decent income. But once that's documented, then you get 5 free visits
Right.
to a provider that you choose from the list of providers that are participating. And you can also, your provider can then apply for 5 more. So you
Right,
can
so
get up to 10 services in a
Right.
year.
Yeah,
which
and then
is-
they can do it again the following year.
They can
if
reapply.
it's- Right, so it starts again. And I just really, I wanted to make sure we talk about that so people do understand
Right.
that it's open, or what we're doing this fundraising for, besides the
Exactly.
fact that it's just a fun event.
Well.
Yeah, for some. The day
Putting
after.
the event on is an obstacle sometimes. It's an exercise in
Oh, I
problem
know.
solving.
Yes, absolutely it is. But it does, knowing that the funds you're raising are going to such a great
Yes,
cause and
yes.
making a difference in people's lives.
Well, and you know, and that's really what's really great. We have so many businesses and individuals in the community who give their time, their talent, and their services to make this happen. Because it's what it is, this big obstacle course. We have a lot of need for a lot of products, a lot of material, and a lot of people.
Right.
Just to get it set up. So if 20 people come out to run it, I've got 50 people on the course. You know.
So we need some
Yeah,
runners,
we need
too.
those runners there. But so, you know, and our sponsors have been great, and of course, you know, KRMC Foundation partners with Mojave Community College to make it happen. And then our top tier sponsor this year is Sam's Club out of
awesome.
Bullhead. So our sponsors are, you know, expanding
Coming from the other
into the
communities.
county.
That's great.
Yeah. And we also have Pizza Hut on board as a top tier sponsor.
Good.
Subway is back again
Good.
doing our race bibs. And Desert Birkenstock from Henderson is sponsoring our kids course again.
Wonderful.
So yeah, we have a separate course for kids
Right.
that are under 12.
Okay, so let's go back and we'll talk about the event. Okay, because I know I kind of got you
No, that's all
off
right.
track here. But so the event itself is July 12th.
Saturday, July 12th. We
Okay.
start early in the morning
That's a good
because the
thing.
heat is an obstacle, but we don't want it to be unbearable.
Right, right.
So 7 a.m. is our first race time. So
Okay.
if you're a really competitive spirit and you want a medal, you want to be in the first run, which is at 7 a.m. Right.
Okay. And that's at MCC.
It's
the
at
Mojave Community
MCC.
College.
Come on out to the Kingman campus of Mojave Community College.
Okay.
And if you want to just do it for fun, if you want to take your time and, you know, skip that obstacle if you decide you can't get over that wall, it's okay. Nobody's going to ding you for that. And you can come out and run it just for fun.
Okay.
And we have a team competition. Every one of our business sponsors who do a $500 or a $250 sponsorship get a team, either a 4-man or a 2-man team. And we do give medals and awards to the teams that come in with the fastest time.
Okay.
And so that event is really fun because it's a big group of people, and it's
and they push each other up and
right,
over.
absolutely. And you cannot cross the finish line without your team.
Oh,
so you know the fastest person is just as fast as the slowest person on the team. So you got to get across.
You see them dragging each other across.
That's right. We've seen people standing at that mud pit waiting for their team to get there. So yeah, the teams are really a lot of fun. We have the special teams, which are our public servants. So at no charge, we invite the police department, the sheriff's department, the fire departments, all around the county to come and participate. And they have a trophy, a traveling trophy. So I think the first year NACFED, Northern Arizona Consolidated, won the trophy. Last year, Kingman Fire Department won the trophy.
It is getting competitive.
Yeah, and the Sheriff's Department, they're coming back again, and they're always awesome to watch. They, you know, do
really
a lot of
into
cadence, and they're just a lot of fun to watch. So I understand that we're going to have a couple of those teams competing for that traveling trophy.
Very good.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot of fun again. If it rains, if there's wind,
we can hope for
we
that.
still have the event because, hey, it's just another obstacle.
Yeah. So before I forget, I want to make sure you know that they can sign up the night before.
Yes.
Right.
You can sign up on active.com.
Okay, that's right.
Which is the best place to go if you're doing the individual race.
Okay.
Whether or not you're competing for a medal or if you're just doing it for fun, active.com.
Okay.
And you know, you put in CAN-BAM and it will come up.
Okay. And what's the entry fee?
It's $60 all the way up until the day before the race.
Okay.
If you wait till the last minute, you know, you have to pay a little more. It's $70.
Okay.
And that's for the adults.
Okay.
You do get to run the race. We are feeding you. There are race bags. You're going to get a T-shirt. You're going to get a towel.
Great.
So you get a lot, you know, and
Towel's
besides just having
at
fun.
the end of the event.
Right. We learned that after the first year.
I need something.
So, and then there's the kids race too. Kids 12 and under, we have a special course for them, but they do get to finish in the mud pit, and they do have a lot of fun also. This year, and so the kids are our last heat, and we do 7 to 12, and then we do the younger kids. Believe it or not, we've had them 2 years old.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I didn't know you have that
And mom
young.
and dad run with them. Yeah, and they have a great time climbing over those tires and over the hay and through the mud, and it's fun. So this year we have a few new things.
Okay, that's why I knew there was something else you have added.
Yes, well, you know,
things.
both of my kids were home from college this year, and they're like, we don't understand. You have a successful event one year, and then you change it the second year and do something different, and now you're changing it again. I'm like, well, you know, those people who repeat, we want to give them something different.
And it's not really, you're not like changing it.
No,
it's just you're adding.
We're adding. Well, you know, we're not Tough Mudder.
It's about fun.
It's about fun. And so, and we don't shock anybody. I just want to say, we do not have fire, and we do not shock anybody. No fire, no electricity.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
so they actually have shockers?
Yeah, Tough
Like a
Mudder.
cattle prod?
No, it's the little wires that hang down while you're going through water. My future son-in-law got zapped, and he passed out face down in the pond.
That does not sound like fun.
No, we're not doing that. I just want to say we're not doing that.
That's good.
But we do have a maze this year.
Okay.
It's going to be amazing. All right.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Got it.
Well, it's in process. The maze is in process, and it will be fun. We also have zombies on the course. You know, we just...
Well, that is the thing
fun.
right now.
Zombies
and ghouls.
Right. Even a zombie can do our obstacle course. How about that? And the zombies, you never know where they're going to show up. Right? But when they show up, they do have paint packets with them. They do have colored paint. So we'll know you found a zombie by what you look like, by what you
zombie.
look like when you come by. And the zombies are going to be kind of a moving obstacle. Like I said,
they could just pop up
you
anywhere,
just never
like
know.
a real one.
You never know. The little kids on the kids course won't have surprise zombies.
Oh,
We don't want to scare them.
Right.
But I think we're going to have, like shoot the zombie or something, like where the kids get to hit the zombie with the paint.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I can see it. They'd like that.
I think so.
All right. Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick break because I know we've got more to tell them about
Okay.
with this event, and we'll be back right after these messages. So
Thanks.
stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'll give you a hint if you want to
Okay.
compete. Getting to the obstacles first.
Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Dr. Dianne Haydon with First Chiropractic. Thanks again for being on the show.
Thanks again for having us.
And we're talking about Cam Bam 3.
Yes, ma'am, we are.
That's so awesome. I'm so excited, and it's the 3rd year. That's amazing. Before we forget, let's talk real quick. It's July 12th.
Saturday, July 12th
Okay.
at Mojave Community College,
Okay.
Kingman campus.
Okay, sign up on active.com.
Active.com, or come to the Dam Bar.
Friday night. The 11th.
The 11th.
Okay.
The day before. You can sign up in person. You can sign up in person on race day
Okay.
as well. But better if you're there the night before.
Sure, and then it costs $10 more. It's $60,
$60.
up until the day before.
Right.
And then it's $70.
Yes.
Which is still, that's a good deal for
For-
everything you're getting.
Right, for everything you're getting. Kids are less. I think the kids' fee is $20, something like that.
Okay.
Wait, it here. Kids are 15.
Oh.
And then if the day before, then it turns into
To 20.
20.
Okay,
Right.
very
and
good.
everybody gets a gift bag and a T-shirt and
And a
food
towel.
and a lot of fun and a towel.
And a mud facial.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
that's
true.
what you need to do. The end obstacle is the spa treatment.
Yeah. I don't know if I can sell that.
Well, up until they do it, and then all of a sudden reality will
Yeah,
kick up.
People pay a lot for those
They
mud,
do.
mud
So
wrap things and
$60
that,
is a pretty cheap deal for all
I
that.
like it. We may have to work that angle next year.
So before I we'll go back just a second again. So we talked about they sign up at active.com or come to the Dam Bar Friday night or
Right.
the day of. And the first race is at 7.
7 a.m.
a.m.
Yeah,
Okay.
for competitors, if you want a medal, 7 a.m.
Okay.
7:30, 8 o'clock, we're going to do the Just for Fun. Yep,
Okay.
you can come out. We do have the teams starting at 8:30. There'll be our public servants
Okay.
will be there. And then the kids are at 9 and
Okay.
9:30-ish.
Okay. And it's the main Cam Bam obstacle course is a 5K,
Right.
right? And
right.
then is the kids a 1 mile? Or?
No, the adult course is a 5K with a minimum of 20 obstacles.
Okay.
The kids course is smaller. It's probably less than a mile.
Okay.
But it does have about 12 obstacles
Wow.
on it. We do incorporate, this year we're going to incorporate the maze. That's also
Okay.
on the adult course with the kid course.
Okay.
We are going to incorporate the mud pit finish, which is always fun.
Yeah.
And the kids have their own tire farm, like the adults have a bigger tire farm. So we have a lot of fun things for
So
them.
maybe we should talk a little bit about all those obstacles, the things that they'll see. I mean, there's a wall to climb.
Yes, well, we do use the lower ropes course of MCC as one of the starting off points. I'll give you a hint if you want to
Okay.
compete. Getting to the obstacles first is important.
Oh,
so
so you
you
don't get
want
the
to
back
leave
up.
right. You want to leave the start line as fast as you can.
Okay.
And we have a little jaunt. It's probably less than a quarter mile to get to the first obstacles.
Okay.
Right. And because you want to hit them first for if you're timing. If you
Right.
if you're just doing it for fun, it doesn't matter. You're going to have some easy things like balancing on a log. You're going to have some tires that you have to crawl through.
Okay.
You're going to have some hay bales. You're going to have a maze that you have to negotiate. And then there's the wall, which is always, a lot of fun where you try to scale the wall on a rope. It's about 11 foot. And then we're having very possibly, we're working on it, a tire wall, which is a little different thing you have to scale. And then we always have the tire farm, which is just a big jumble you have to get through. Big pile. Telephone poles to cross the ravine. Again, we have our fabulous A-frame net climb that goes way high in the air. It's a little scary, but fun. Mud. The second half of the course is lots of mud. We're going to have a bit more mud this year, we think, than we had the year before. And you will get almost waist deep in mud in some places. There'll be hay bales. There'll be nets.
Don't wear slip-on
shoes. don't wear your expensive running
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah,
Wear something that you're willing to
throw
pitch.
away afterwards.
Right, and we will give you a clean T-shirt and a clean towel at the end.
Finish line.
All right.
And you get hose down.
We do have a hose. Yeah, we do have showers that were built for that purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
And somewhere through all of that are going to be zombies.
Zombies will be in different places. Yeah, we will see. They will be paint-bearing zombies, so they'll be a lot of fun.
This is going to be an amazing event, and I know, I mean, it's a ton of work ahead
Yes.
of time. I mean, you start working on it basically
Last
as soon
year.
as soon as the last one ended. You start. Well, I think you gave yourself a couple of days off, and then you start planning again. So I know you have lots of folks that have been involved and have helped,
Yes,
and
we do.
sponsors.
We do. We have many sponsors. I mentioned our top tiers: Sam's Club, Pizza Hut, Subway, and Desert Birkenstock. They're our top tier. But then we have City Towing, which we couldn't do it because they're providing our water and our water truck. And that's the hardest thing when you're putting on a mud run is in the desert, a mud run in the desert, you need water. And so they have been fabulous to really take care of us and make sure, that it happens. That being said, we have, 17 other $500 obstacle sponsors.
Wonderful.
Unisource is back with us, Friday Construction, Sudden Link, Aaron Collins and Associates. White Wind Tiger is bringing a team. Those kids are great. We have Kingman Chevrolet and Buick and Kingman Honda. We have the Kingman Pulmonary Group and Kingman ENT together doing that. Lowry Family Dentistry this year is bringing a team. Dr. Lowry better be out there with them. Frontier, First Chiropractic, my office again. US Telecom is a repeat. Taco Bell. The Anderson Auto Group.
Oh, very good.
Del Webb, of course. And Del Webb is great to bring volunteers out, and that's one thing we should talk about as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Wash Me Car Wash is back, and then Anytime Fitness are all our obstacle sponsors. And then we just have this list of people that also help. Canyon Community Church allows us to use their property. Kingman CrossFit comes out and does a huge obstacle with lots of volunteers. True Value supplies me with all the things I need at the last minute. Thank you very much. Bulldog Disposal, Big O Tire, Mother Road Harley, Safeway, MTC, the prison group, really helps us with setup and takedown. Desert Construction. This year Kingman Landscape is really helping us out a great deal too. And I know I probably forgot somebody. We have lots of other lower level sponsors that also really make our day. And you'll get their names on the t-shirt and you'll see their signs on the course and their banners on the course.
So we want to support them out in the
We want to
community
support
as well.
them. We also recognize them on Facebook. Come on Facebook and like us on Facebook. We thank all of our sponsors online on our Facebook page. You just do Arizona Cam Bam.
So
AZ Cam Bam. You'll find us there.
Good.
If you want to volunteer, so at every obstacle we have to have a volunteer just to make sure people run the obstacle correctly, make sure they know what to do, where to go next, and just to make sure everybody's safe and nobody's having any problems. So it takes a lot of volunteers. So if you want to volunteer, Tony Harris is coordinating those volunteers, and she has a email address, which is the number 2, CAMBAM, CAMBAM, dianne@gmail.com.
Okay, so people can email her and say,
Right.
hey, I got
Right.
time, what do you want me to do?
Right, I can help. I can hand out T-shirts, I can sign up people, I can sit in an obstacle, I can hand out water, all those things we need help with. And so people can also come by my office.
Okay.
If you want a team, if you're an individual, we sign up on Active or you stop by the Dan Bar. If you want a team, you can get the team registration form at my office, First Chiropractic, 2139 Airway Avenue.
Okay.
And you can call the office at any time,
that number.
757-2800.
Great.
Monica will be happy to tell you.
Okay, very
What you
good.
need.
Well, Dianne, thank you. I am sure this is going to be another exciting, amazing event.
We're excited
I'm
to bring it
proud
on.
of you and all you've done. So you guys have to check this out. Be there July 12th. Thank you again for being on the program.
Thank you.
And I hope you'll join us again next week when I'll have another exciting guest on the program.